Dave Tosh, Executive Director, Wenatchee Valley Senior Activity Center. Today I'm with Ken Mattson. He's an independent associate with LegalShield. Some of you may have heard the term prepaid legal. That was the prior company. It's now been purchased by a corporation, and the name is LegalShield. Just wanted Ken to explain to the audience here, what is LegalShield? What do you do for people? And everybody always wants to know, well, how much is it going to cost me? So
exactly.
Why don't you take it from there?
Right. Well, thank you, Dave, and thank you for letting me be here with Vibrant Living. And I was on your website the other day and saw your folks speaking about their health and how exercise and those kind of things. And I was, after being on that web thing with you, I recognize that one of the unhealthy things is to have anxiety, to be in a spot where you don't know what to do. And
I have a lot of that here at the senior center. No, I'm just kidding.
So, that's what I like to say about LegalShield, and they probably won't like me to say this, but I like to say they're a poor man's lawyer. And I believe in lawyers. I appreciate their skill set and what they do. But one of the things that's a little tough for anybody who's in business is time management. So when you call an attorney and say, can I come and meet with you? That's for them, that's time on the clock. How much you're going to pay me for that? And I appreciate, anybody has to stay in business. But LegalShield, prepaid legal, has been around for almost 50 years. It's a national network of law firms, headquarters in Oklahoma, and they contract with a law firm in every state to provide service for their membership. And so like AAA or a lot of insurance kind of things, and this is not an insurance product, but like anything where you pay a little bit of money to get the value and the service, prepaid legal has an attorney, and you can dial that attorney 24/7. There's somebody at midnight if you have an emergency going on. So we've been at it for a long time. Obviously, we've learned what we can do best for people. And the membership for personal family membership is $24.95 a month. Basically, about $300 a year. You have a law firm on a retainer. And the reason why I say law firm is because there's like 36 versions of law. There's tax lawyers, there's real estate lawyers, there's, probate lawyers, whereas we're a one-stop shop. So any of the problems that you have questions about with LegalShield, we've got somebody who's an expert, and we have experts across the country. We've expanded to all of Canada, and we've now got LegalShield in England. So we're one of the largest law firms in the world. But our business is to serve the little guy as well as the businesses. And so we've made products for protecting people, protecting families, employees for employers, business people. We have a small business plan. We don't have a limit on we used to have a limit we didn't have businesses more than 100 employees. We've been able to expand past that, so we can help even larger businesses. And we have another product, identity theft, that is a really premier product to protect individuals, families, from the issues that come with that. But a little of my sea story, and the reason why I wanted to be here, was that in my lifetime, I have been a nursing home administrator in Oregon. And one of the things that happens in the nursing home office is there's three people who want money. The state wants money, the business wants money, and the family wants money. And the office in the nursing home that I was administrator for, We had to balance all of those things, and so protecting the rights of the client or the patient was a big deal. And as we know, and COVID has amplified this whole thing. And when I say thing, when you go to the hospital, you're not allowed to take anybody with you now. And if you don't have a piece of paper to say what you want done, if you have a heart attack, the resuscitate, whatever, if you don't have those documents in play, who's there for you?
Are you talking about the advanced care directives and things of that nature?
I am.
Just recently, I've heard of some really difficult situations with families where they thought it was taken care of, but then they found out it really wasn't taken care of. And so maybe you could expound on that a little bit as to how LegalShield might help with those kinds of situations where, are we sure we're ready for this or not?
Right. Yeah, part of the membership is to build those documents for you. Obviously, an attorney's getting it done, and I know that you have attorneys here that with the senior center that could help people as well. So it's a choice, but again, what I like to say about LegalShield is that they're there to solve your problem, and they're not to send you a bill. So they're not going to drag you on. They're just going to get it done. And I want to tell you one sea story, only one. And this is how it works. My wife went over to Renton and had some surgery done. And it was just a little cancer type surgery and a day thing. And so the bill came back $500. I started paying the bill $100 a crack, so to speak, normal for me. And after 3 months, I got I got the bill from a credit union or from a credit people. They wanted the whole $500, and I go, well, you can't call these people. And so I just turned it over to my LegalShield person, showed him the bills. 30 days later, they took care of it. The company finally got straightened around. I paid the last $200 and it was gone. I didn't have to work the problem. I just gave it to my LegalShield attorney, and they were able to, they knew all those phone numbers and why they do it. And the attorney came back and said, well, it's our policy over here in all of these hospitals. I don't know if this is really true, but that's what she said. So they turned everything over to collection after 90 days and just let the bills go. So again, when we were talking about anxiety, that's no fun to get those kind of things where the injustices are happening. Where do you go?
Yeah. Okay. So, Ken, if somebody had some more questions about this, or if they think this is something that they would really be interested in pursuing, how do they reach out to you? How do they contact you?
Well, Dave, I've learned that I'd like to be able to talk to them about their situation. I don't want to really send them to a website or one thing and think they can do that. I want to hear their story as well. And so I want to give you just my cell phone. This is my business phone, 509-679-9659. And I just would like to hear people what their problem might be. Maybe there's a local lawyer that can do a better job or do the job or whatever. But I'd like to explain what LegalShield can do and the pricing. And again, I say, I think the value, the great value to LegalShield is that they're available. When you call LegalShield, they will call you back or they'll speak to you right away in 4 hours. So you're not going to go to hold or one thing. So if a person could call me, 509-679-9659, I'll guide them through the process.
So if somebody went to your website and they have LegalShield already, and they have questions, they can always call you to clarify
exactly
how to engage the process.
Right. Okay. The legal services or legal business is not easy. it's not a slam dunk. Even if you're right, it doesn't matter. You know, the laws are structured such that you need an expert to help you.
Yeah. And you can get them to the right expert.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay. Well, Ken, thank you so much for your time today.
Thank you
Okay.
so much for your time and your services.
Yeah. Thank you.